bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
And welcome back to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Steve Swat. My guest this segment is Ron Cottingham, who is president of what's called PORAC, the Police Officers Research Association of California. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Steve. Thanks for having me.
I would imagine that a lot of our viewers aren't familiar with PORAC. I think political candidates are because they really seek your endorsement. But give our viewers a little overview about PORAC and its members.
Yeah, we are pretty widely known throughout the Capitol and through other public safety associations in California, actually even throughout the United States. But PORAC is the Peace Officers Research Association of California. We have over 62,000 public safety members from over 890 public safety associations throughout the state of California. We are the largest statewide public safety association in the nation. We've worked hard to attain that pinnacle, and we work hard to represent our members and make sure that we have a good footprint in the Capitol and can help pass legislation that is meaningful for the members and meaningful for the citizens of California.
I know legislative advocacy is so important to you, and give me just a little overview of what it's been like for you and your organization in the last several months, because after the last budget was passed, which made many billions of dollars in cuts, which were passed down then to local governments, which had to cut police, they had to cut sheriff's deputies. I mean, it's been pretty devastating.
Actually, it has. The last few months were almost felt like you were a ping pong ball on a pool table, getting bounced around. The running around to different meetings, trying to form different coalitions to get things done. This last year, through the lobbying efforts of Aaron Reed and Associates, Randy Perry is our lead lobbyist, we managed to get the public safety funding actually out of the budget and into the vehicle license fee, and carve a percentage of that out of there, so we have a steady stream of funding at least for the next 2 years. But the fight's not over, because they want to go after that money. Mm-hmm. They see that there's an avenue of money there that they could get. Late in last session, the go around, they did try to get some of that money. We again had to go back in to protect it and shore up our liaisons that we have in the Senate and in the Assembly. Secondly, we're having a battle with the administration of courts, with our various sheriff's departments. The administration of courts cut the money for public safety, court security, and the sheriff's departments are going to have to go back and renegotiate contracts and renegotiate either for a lower level of security or for a lower level of funding on their part. And the way counties and cities have been suffering through this budget, that's just going to be an additional hit that they're going to have.
Let's talk about another aspect of what you're doing. I know you have an initiative really to protect kids from online predators.
Yes, we do. We're launching a Facebook page for PORAC, and one of the crux of the Facebook page, the main goal at this point, is to get information out to parents, to mothers. A lot of kids now, because of this social media phenomenon, they're on the internet, they're on Facebook, they're on MySpace, and some of them have no direction on what they should do, and sometimes you have some very young kids on there. Mm-hmm. We thought it'd be a good idea to have a spot that they can go to and look at some very simple tips for child safety on the internet. My background in law enforcement was working crimes against children, so it's a familiar topic to me. We created a very simple acronym called KIDS to help the parents remember just a few basic things. One, K is for keep your computer in a place of high traffic so you can always monitor the screen, you know what your child is on. I is for involvement, make sure you're involved with what your kid is doing, that you monitor the types of sites that they're on, what they're looking at. D is for develop and determine. Make sure that you determine what is safe for your child to put on the internet, to put on MySpace or Facebook, because there's sometimes requests for very personal information. S is for select, and select we feel is very important because on these social media sites you have the opportunity to select a friend or a fan, and we believe if you select a law enforcement organization, that's going to send a message to any predator that tries to get in contact with you.
All right, well, we're out of time, but Ron Cottingham of PORAC, thanks for coming by and talking about this new online initiative and all the other work you're doing at the Capitol. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
All right, and thanks to our viewers, of course, for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Steve Swat, and we hope to see you next time.